Hello to my fellow history lovers. People that think if I learn something new, it's going to be a great day. So this is Founding Gardeners. I love this book by Andrea Wolf. And I recently came across something that both surprised me and was something I wanted to share. So if you're a big gardener, I am a big gardener. And I always think, though, the British, like the British English gardens, those are the most famous gardens and gardeners. And I'd like to visit there someday. But listen to this, because this was really surprising. So Thomas Jefferson and John Adams do a garden tour when they're in England. They're trying to set up um, commerce between the U.S. and Britain, but there's time lags and there's a lot of problems. So they take this garden tour, and they said, so now they're back from it. So this is Jefferson and Adams talking, and they say, as they reflected on what they had seen, the most exciting revelation of all was that the English garden was not really English at all, for the gardens they had explored during their tour were densely populated with, get this, American trees and shrubs. And they mentioned rhododendrons, mountain laurels, etc. So how this had happened is there was a Philadelphia farmer and plantsman named John Barnum, who had been for years, since the 1730s until his death, sending seed boxes of American plants to England. And it said, the irony is the English garden was now in fact American. It is now the fashion in England, one German garden lover observed, to create plantations that consist entirely of seeds from America, in a strange twist. At the very moment that the colonists had become independent, American species had become the mainstays of the most fashionable gardens in England. And then it said a little further on, just to give you an idea, by the 1740s, there were so many American plants that one visitor had written, I cannot walk among them and not think that I am in the North American thickets. Such are the quantities. And then lastly, it says, for John Adams, is the last part, he was so impressed with the way the English used the native species that he made a new list of these species that are in fact American, because it was almost as if the English adoration of American plants made him appreciate their beauty even more. Thank you for letting me share. Always. I'll see you tomorrow.